All right, guys, again, this is not for clients. This is internally for the coaches, just so I can whip through it really fast. First one for the cool down. That's what this is. The next 2 months cool down for Defy. Pec delt tie-in with the foam roller. This is weird. It feels really good. It's going to take a while. They're not going to like it at first. Don't be like, okay, we'll do it. Like, who gets to just quit something because they don't like it, right? Well, adults typically do, but we're going to try to get them to like it. So the delt pec tie-in, kind of it's exactly what it sounds like, right? I learned this at a foam rolling workshop. I didn't just make it up. So that you do stand. You stand with one of these tall rollers and know the short ones won't work. And you want to, I don't know, my hair is in my face. I don't know, it's the best way to see. I'm wearing black, so it's hard to see. You're trying to dig this roller right into, it's not, don't have them go in the actual armpit. It's, here. So yes, it takes some playing around with. They can put the arm out, they can put the arm down. I kind of do it in the middle. When you find it, you just kind of like dig in there and just kind of like wiggle around. It does feel kind of icky. The cool thing about this is they can control how much pressure, right, by how hard they're laying on the roller. Yeah, at first they're gonna be like, I don't get it. They're gonna try to be putting it in their armpit. Help them. Try it yourself so you know what to expect. But yeah, that is the pec delt tie-in with the foam roller for the first one. 30 seconds each side. Foam roller wall rollout. This one might be tricky for space. You can do it on the mirrors because it's very light pressure. So you can use the mirrors for this. It won't break them. Some of the clubs don't even have a lot of mirror space. So I'm just assuming that not all of our Defy sessions are super, super packed though. Where in the hell can I put this? Okay, I'll do it right here. So foam roller is on the wall. This is not ideal. Like this. You put the forearms on it and roll up, and we're gonna hold it. So it's kind of like, in essence, like a child's pose effect. Now, if they want, they can do, yes, technically our Defy cool down is static stretching, but they can do some movement too. Like, that's not going to be a bad thing. So this is an option as well. They can try different things. They can try putting the palms facing them. That's going to feel very different. They can put the palms facing away from them. But again, if they wanted to sink into it and hold it, great. If they want to add some movement, great. So yes, we're going to use the foam roller for a couple of them. Oops, this round, this time. Okay. Seated hip stretch, super standard. So this is another one. Kind of more advanced people, they can do this on the floor. I mean, they can all do it on the floor, but I just don't think for some of our bigger attended sessions, we don't have enough space, enough items, enough things for everyone to sit down. That's the only problem. You can do it against the wall too, actually. That would be for our more advanced participants, kind of like a wall sit, but they lean forward. You're just putting the leg up and leaning forward. Cue them to keep their back really straight so we're not like rounding and hunching. But that is a great stretch. So again, if you're doing that into a wall, it's literally just a wall sit. But your butt's against the wall and you lean forward. So some of our participants can do that if we don't have enough benches and boxes and stuff. 30 seconds each side. Cross leg. Now we're on the floor for the rest. I don't need to move this. Sorry if I'm making you want to vomit. Cross leg torso twist. Very standard stretch here. Okay, cross one leg over, sit up tall, bring that arm on the outside of the leg, twist as far as they can. Cue them to let their head follow their body, so they're not doing this but looking forward. You get a better range of motion this way. Again, if they're unable to get onto the floor, these participants will need a box or a bench or something. Ow, fuck, hit my finger now. They're gonna cross one leg in front. The leg that's crossed in front, they're going, yes, that direction. So my right leg is crossed in front, and I'm going to bring my hand to my outside of my knee for like some leverage to hold on. Reaching my other hand to the back of whatever I'm sitting on, and twist like that. That gets the same like twist in the core. It doesn't get the same glute activation, but that's okay. It's still a really good stretch. So that is that one. Double knee hug, super basic double knee hug. We did a single leg knee hug last time. This is just double. So they're on the floor. Pull both knees in. They can grab around their legs or they can go underneath And that's that. If they're unable to get to the floor, they're going to do a single leg knee hug. Have them switch legs 15 seconds in because it's a 30-second hold for the double people. Sit down, pull one knee in like this. So they'll do 15 seconds each side. And last but not least, child's pose. I'm not going to show you that one because everyone knows it. Oh, I will. Just because I think everyone knows it, but we had the child's pose to cat pose in the warm up. I like to put my knees a little far apart so I can just sink a little more comfortably down. It's kind of different for everybody. I try to cue people to get their arms straight, but some people like this, but whatever, head on the floor. If people are doing this, if their butts are way up in the air, I don't even know how to do that. See if you can get them to sink their hips back, their butt to their heels. I think not everyone's body. What is happening with my hair? I don't think everyone's body, if they're really tight hipped, I don't think they can do that. But again, we do these for 2 months to help with mobility and flexibility. So hopefully over time they can start to do those. So yeah, that is our cool down. Let me know if you have any questions. Oh yeah, last note. I did put 30 to 60 seconds for the child's pose because it's so relaxing. So if one of the workouts is a little shorter, they get done quicker, to have them do it the full 60 seconds. In one of my senior fitness workshops, they did go over the benefits of having like a long isometric cool down period where you're just closing your eyes, relaxing and breathing. Ideally, they said like do it for 5 minutes. We don't have that time, but if you have the time to allow a 60-second like child's pose, do it.